All the darkness of the world can't put out the light of one little match. And I see in this room a combustion about ready to take place.
Water security, health security, food security. More than 90% of people in 35 countries, including in the United States, want to see more cooperation in those areas, more funding, more results. Build the Shared Future is the Rockefeller Foundation's effort to bring partners across this planet together, reconstruct a sense of optimism around global cooperation, and save lives and help those who are vulnerable.
I used to think that hope led to action. I've realized I got it wrong. It's action that leads to hope.
International cooperation looks differently today than it did in the 20th century. And the challenge we have is the rules, norms, and institutions that were built then are not fit for purpose today. If we are going to build new institutions, new norms, new rules, they need to include voices that were not included in that first conversation. And that is exactly what Rockefeller seeks to do as we think about international cooperation.
We have the food, agriculture, nutrition, development institutions, and increasingly we have climate adaptation institutions that are looking at what is important in terms of diversification and adaptation in food systems, but they're not working together. We need to take action on the ground to bring these very important institutions together to not only have the data analytics in their hands, but then turn that into how do we have more resilient food production? How do we have healthier school meals?
You need healthy, educated people to work, to be productive workers. Health can actually be a massive driver of an economy. There are 100 independent international health initiatives, as you said, that rarely align because over time, while good things started, we didn't do what we were supposed to do. Health can be the cutting edge of a change in the new international order to reimagine and remake it. And leaders are moving. All great changes come from a few leaders, and they can come from multiple sectors, and they're represented around this table.
You have to play to win. You have to set targets in line with science, not targets you can get away with. You have to work on these broader cooperations to drive these deeper systems changes. Governments are just dying for that. And more importantly, we have to be able to have the story that is relevant for people, not for the shareholders.
The local communities that we work with, indigenous people that we work with, have so many solutions that we so often do not see, and they are on the front lines. And so how we invest in them, how we invest in their organizations and their funds is really where the action really is and where the hope will come from.
That's why you need systems that are far better at showing that cooperation works and can be made to work. What can come out of this seminar is that we give people a new sense of hope that things can actually change, things can actually be better. You know, it's said you can survive for 40 days without food, 8 days without water, 8 minutes without air, but you can't survive for a second without hope. We have got to give people hope.
You have a chance to be a part of this movement to help make sure that every child on this planet can thrive and be hopeful about the future.